Welcome. Today's session, we are going to learn punching to the groin. This comes from our cross kick in our previous session. So let's get started. Footwork first. Always footwork first. We start from our cross kick with our right leg up. Remember, when we're practicing, you don't have to start with your leg up. You can just touch and have your toes on the ground, okay? From here, we're going to step down and we're actually stepping on one line. So that one line between the feet. And we're going to turn our foot open to the corner as we pour the weight in. And we're going to keep turning to the corner direction as we step out for a bow stance. So make sure we have that great alignment in our legs, and then we're going to turn back to forward as we go into our bow stance. So the big thing to note, I'll mirror you for a moment, is when we do this, we lift up our right leg. When you sink and step down, make sure you're stepping on one line. We're not stepping wide. It's a transition step. So we step on that line. As we move forward, we open up our foot. We're going to keep turning and we're going to step wide for our bow stance. And then we move forward for punching the groin. Okay? So we want to make sure when we do this transition that we have that one line with our feet on two sides. Okay? So again, right leg comes up. Standing up nice and tall, don't lean back. Okay, sink down, step on that line. Move forward, pour that weight in. Keep turning, picking up that left foot, step. Now shift and turn back to straight. Footwork's not very hard, right? We've done something similar before, so this should feel kind of natural. Let's do it one more time. Right leg up, toe point down, tuck that leg in, standing up nice and tall, torsos to the corner. We're going to sink down and we're going to step. And we're going to turn that foot open to the corner. Then we're going to keep turning as we shift and step out. Now we're going to turn back as we move into our bow stance. Check, knee over ankle, two lines between your feet, leaning into it. All right, if you did that, you're winning. Let's do the arms. So we have our kicking direction. Remember, with our kick, our front arm always follows the kicking direction, and then our back arm is going to be towards the corner. So right now, we're just going to do the right arm. This right arm is just going to turn over to the sky, come back towards your hip, and it's going to make a fist. Remember, that fist is going to sit at your hip with the elbow towards the rear corner. Now, when we punch, we're actually going to punch towards the center to the groin. So previously, every other one of our punches was directly in line with our shoulder for our parry, block, and punch. And then when we were punching down, we were punching to the knee in line with our right side. Okay? This time, when we finish our punch, we actually want to be in the center line of our body. So we're not in line with the right side this time. We're actually going to be towards the center. And our fist is actually going to sit up a little tiny bit because we're punching to the groin. Okay, so again, that right arm is starting. It's here. As we turn our waist, it's going to rotate. You're going to keep turning your waist and bring that hand to your fist and your hip. And then as you go back to straight, you're going to punch to groin level in the center of your body. Okay? Sorry. The left arm. Okay? The left arm is coming from the rear corner direction. Okay? It's actually kind of just following the waist body turning, coming slowly lower down as you come into what looks like a brush knee position. So we should have that beautiful ski slope, space between your body, and you're about rib level. Okay? Then from here, it's just like the opening for brush knee or punching down with a big clearing motion that gradually comes down and ends up by your knee. Okay? So if I show you from a different direction, just so you can see that left hand starts at the corner, it's going to come all the way across. It's following your torso direction, turning till it's in that brush knee kind of position. Then we turn back and we let it float down. Sitting by your knee, hand on the table again. Okay? So putting them together, right hand sitting up, left hand sitting up to the corner, and we're looking. Okay? Everything's to the corner. We're going to start rotating that right palm up. That left arm's going to come across. We're going to make our fist and have our arm in that ski slope position as we come to the corner direction with our torso. Now we're going to start clearing, and then we're going to punch to the groin. Okay, let's do it again. Just the arms. So bend into your knees, keep your feet neutral, turn your waist, looking. We're going to turn. Bring that left arm across. Let it follow. Make your fist. Remember, we've got our ski slope, right hand at the hip, and then big clearing motion, and then punch to what will be the groin because we will be leaning into our movement. All right, let's do it with the legs. Okay, so what's the timing of the arms and the legs together? Standing up. Okay, we're going to step, and the arms don't change when you touch with the heel. Then, as we turn that foot and we start moving forward, everything starts changing, and we're going to step out into our bow stance. This is our big checkpoint. So we're in weights in the right leg, we've got our ski slope and our right hand at our hip. Then as we move forward, we clear and we punch. Groin level. So remember, your opponent is always your same height. That left hand should be by your knee. We're leaning into it and punching in that center line. Okay, let's do it again. Standing up. Okay, first we step. Arms don't change. As we move forward, the arm starts changing. Waist is turning, and we step out. Okay, now we're going to look back towards our opponent and punch. Okay, remember, the gaze always follows the action, right? So the action in this movement is if someone's punching towards you, we're going to connect out to their punch, and then we're going to grab or move them back, and then we're punching to their groin. So when we do this movement, standing back up, we're looking forward, we're going to step and we stay looking forward. Then we're actually going to look forward, but then to the side, because where's the action? Where your left arm is, you've connected to an opponent. Then we're going to look back to the straight direction. We might not be here for martial arts. We're always here for health benefits. Remember, we practice a large frame with slow movements, but we would be doing fast and small movements if we were actually using this as a martial art. Okay, so just something to keep in mind here. That large frame gives us the health benefits, but as a martial art, it would always be smaller. Okay, let's practice again just from our cross kick into our punching to the groin. So standing up, make sure we have that torso open. Right hand is in line with the right leg, looking. Step down, arms don't change. Turn. Bring that right hand to your hip. Let that left arm come across as you step. Then big movements as we punch to the groin. Final position, left hand by your knee, sitting on a table, leaning into it, and make sure your fist is sitting up that little bit so it's not just punching diagonal down, it's actually sitting up towards the groin area. Yes. Okay. Now we always have to back it up a movement, right? So now we're going to start at our thrust palm, and we're going to add in our cross kick into our punching to the groin. So left leg is forward, left arm in line with the left leg, right hand underneath. Okay, shift back, arms don't change. Turn everything together so the left arm and leg go to the corner. Relax the arms so you can make your kicking arms as you relax the right foot. Stand up. Look to the kicking direction. Heel kick. Bend the knee. Technically a cross kick. Okay, step on that line. Arms don't change. Weight moves forward. Arms are changing. We make our fist and we step. Then we do that big opening and punch, groin level. One more time. But this time, we're going to start at single whip, and we're going to do high pat on horse, thrust palm, cross kick, punching to the groin, okay? So we're really stepping it up, adding this in for our last bit of practice. So from single whip, okay, high pat on horse. Shifting back, left palm to the sky, right hand to the shoulder. Step in for your empty stance on the ball of the foot, and then pull in to your throat level strike. Okay, picking up, step back to a bow stance. Press down with the right palm and reach out with that left arm, thrust palm. Shifting back, arms don't change. Turn on that left heel, fold into the hips. Try to get it to the corner. Relax your right foot. Both feet are to the corner for a second. Stand up, looking to the kicking direction. Cross kick or heel kick and release. Okay, step down. Stepping on that line. Arms don't change. Move forward. Bring that right hand to your hip. Left arm comes across and we step, clearing and then punching to the groin. Awesome work. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Remember, if you find value in this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and my website, ladytaichi.com. And thanks for being here while I'm still recovering. Things look a little bit different during this transitional time. Still in a lot of pain, just trying to make the most of this situation and still provide content for everyone here. So I hope that you're still able to follow along. I hope that you're still enjoying these sessions. And if you are, make sure to drop a comment. Remember, moving a little bit every day is key to our health. So that's all I'm trying to do so we can keep moving forward in our forms practice. Thanks again for being here, and I hope to see you soon.